You wouldn't have known it, but something amusing has just happened. You see how uneasily they nod to me? That's because I'm a lawyer. Now, in this neighbourhood, to meet a lawyer or a priest on the street is unlucky. We're only thought of in connection with disaster, and they'd rather not get too close. I often think that behind that suspicious little nod of theirs lies 3,000 years of distrust. A lawyer means the law. And in Sicily, from where the fathers came, the law has not been a friendly idea since the Greeks were beaten. I'm inclined to notice the ruin in things, perhaps because I was born in Italy. I only came here when I was 25. In those days, Al Capone was learning his trade on these pavements. Frankie Yale himself was cut precisely in half by a machine gun on the corner of Union Street 2 blocks away. Oh, there were many here who were justly shot by unjust men. Justice is very important here. But this is Red Hook, not Sicily. This is the slum that faces the bay on the seaward side of Brooklyn Bridge. This is the gullet of New York swallowing the tonnage of the world. And now we are quite civilized, quite American. Now we settle for half and I like it better. I no longer keep a pistol in my filing cabinet. My practice is entirely unromantic. And my wife has warned me. Some of my friends, they tell me the people in this neighborhood lack elegance, glamour. After all, who have I dealt with in my life? Longshoremen, their wives, fathers and grandfathers, compensation cases, evictions, family squabbles, the petty troubles of the poor. And yet, every few years there is still a case. And as the parties tell me what the trouble is, the flat air in my office suddenly washes in with green scent of the sea. The dust in this air is blown away, and the thought comes that in some Caesar's year, in Calabria perhaps, or on the cliff at Syracuse, another lawyer, quite differently dressed, heard the same complaint, sat there as powerless as I, and watched it run its bloody course. This one's name was Eddie Carbone, a longshoreman working the docks from Brooklyn Bridge to the breakwater where the open sea begins.